Okay, today's video is on solutions of equations. So what you're going to see is you're going to be given an actual equation, algebraic equation with possible solutions, and we're going to test whether or not those solutions actually work with the equation. So let's look at our first couple examples. These are multiple mark questions, so it's a possibility of having multiple answers that work. The equation in number one that's given is y equals 2x plus 4. So this means that some number y equals 2 times another number x plus 4. And those two sides should be equal. So if we start with a, our first number is always x, our second number is always y. So we're going to have, when we plug those in, since we have a y here, y is 4, equals 2 times our x, which is 0, plus 4. Well, 2 times 0 is 0, so we're left with 4 equals 4. Is that true? Yes. So A is a solution to this equation. Trying part B. Again, this is x, this is y. So we're going to be given 10 equals 2 times negative 3 plus 4. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6 plus 4. Negative 6 plus negative 4 is, or excuse me, negative 6 plus positive 4 is negative 2. Negative 2 does not equal 10, so we know then B is not an option. And then finally C, again this is x, this is y, so we have negative 5 equals 2 times 1 half plus 4. Well, 1 half of 2 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. Does 5 equal negative 5? The answer to that is no as well, so A is our answer. So we're going to be taking our options that are given here. We identify which one's x, which one's y, and we simply plug them back into the equation and figure out if the solution that we get is true or not. So let's look at our option number 2. 1/4 y equals 1/4 times x plus 8. So x in this case is 4 and y is 9. So we're going to have 9 equals 1/4 times 4 plus 8. Well, 4, we're going to multiply those. We'll put 4 over 1. These cross cancel. So 1/4 times 4 is actually just 1. Plus 8 is 9. And 9 does indeed equal 9. So A is one of our answers. Let's check to see if there are any others. X is 16, y is 12. So we're going to have 12 equals 1/4 times 16 plus 8. Again, we're going to put the 16 over 1. And so we can cross cancel. We get 4 here. So 4 over 1 would be just 4 plus 8. 4 plus 8 is 12. So 12 does equal 12. So we have now found a second solution that works for this equation. And let's try C. Again, we have x and y. So we're going to have negative 9 equals 1/4 times x is negative 4 plus 8. We're going to put this over 1. These cancel. We're left with negative 1 plus 8, which is 7. Negative 9 does not equal 7, so C is not an option. What we found out um, with each one of these solutions is that these are actually, when we graph this line, these are actually going to be points on the line. That's what it means to be a solution. So when we graph y equals 2x plus 4, so you would go up 4 and then go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. When we graph that line, 0, 4, the coordinate 0, 4, which would be right here, that is actually on that line. When we graph 1/4 x plus 8, y equals 1 at the fourth x plus 8, the points 4, 9, and 16, 12 will actually be on the line. So now knowing that, when I look at our next question, number 3, they're asking us which of these are solutions to this line. Well, in order for them to be solutions, they have to be a point that's actually on the line. So let's graph these points and see if they fall on the line. So we have 2, 1. So we're going to go over to, oh, excuse me, it's negative 1. We're going to go down to negative 1. So as you can see, it's really close to the line, but it just misses, so A is not an option. 4, 4. We're going to go over 4, up 4. As you can see, that does intersect with the line, so B is a solution to this equation. 3/4, we're going to go over 3, up 4. The point 3, 4 is not on the line, so it is not a solution. And then 0, negative 5, we're going to go left and right 0, down, negative 5. As you can see, it does fall on the line, so D is a solution. The last part of our notes are these. It's very similar, so let's go ahead and work through those. Okay, with these, we are going to, we're missing value, and so we need to find that value. As you can see, there are variables here. And we need to find the value to be able to make this equation true. So if we have y equals 2x plus 4, if we know that x equals 1, we're going to plug that in and figure out what y equals. And so y is going to equal 2 times 1, because x equals 1, plus 4. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 4 is 6, so y has to equal 6. So what we found out then is y must equal 6 for A to be a solution. For option B, we're going to put negative 5 in for x. So we're going to have y equals negative 2 times negative 5 plus 4. 2 times negative 5 is negative 10 plus 4. Negative 10 plus 4 is negative 6. So y equals negative 6. So we found out in order for this to be a solution to this equation, y must equal negative 6. Option C is a little bit different because instead of missing y, we're now missing x. So we know the value for y, so that's what we're going to plug in. We're going to get negative 4 equals 2 times x plus 4. So now we have an equation that we have to solve for x. We're going to subtract 4 from both sides because we always add or subtract first. This goes away. Negative 4 minus 4 is negative 8, and that equals 2x. Now we're going to divide by 2, and then x equals negative 4. Okay, I'm going to skip question number 2 because I'd like you to do that on your own. Take what we just did over here in question number 1 and apply it to question number 2. But I would like to come down and do a couple with question number 3. On this one, they give us the graph. We're still missing a value, so we need to try to figure out what y equals. The best way to do this is to start graphing this. And so this is your x value, so you're going to go back 1. We need to figure out how many up do we have to go before we hit this point at when x equals negative 1. And since we're going up 1, 2, 3, we know that y has to equal 3. If I plug in this point, negative 1, 3, I know that that is on the line. It is a solution to this equation. Okay, x, this time x is missing, but we know that y equals 1. So if y equals 1, then it's going to have an intersection at about this part right here. And so we know that it intersects right here. So we need to find the x value right there. The x value would be 0. I know that at 0, 1, if I go left and right 0, up 1, I'm going to intersect that line. There's no other number that I can plug in there. If I plugged in 1 for x, then it would be 1, 1, and I would be over here, and that's not on the line, so it's not a solution. So go ahead and finish part C on your own as well, and then do question number 2. Good luck. We'll go over this tomorrow in class.